I'm just listening to the bops. Oh wait, I turned it up really loud. Let me turn it down now that I'm actually here. Hello! We're gonna finish this game. Presumably. Hopefully. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I just put the shuffling on. I kind of feel genuinely bad turning off the music. Alma is playing Guilty Gear, so you might hear him from time to time. Do not fret. Did I read these already? I forgot. Because I did turn my mic filters on, but obviously they turn on when I'm talking, so it'll still catch him. It's like that. It's okay. But yeah, we're gonna finish this. I don't think I read these last time. I don't remember, even though it was like, what, 2 days ago? So let's go through them real quick. So I do not usually read these aloud because it's just a lot. Oh no, yeah, I don't think I read this because this wasn't familiar, and that seems important, right? Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? Holy shit. Alrighty. Oh, I see. Thanks. Okay, I think that was it. That's new. And it's Christmas! Anime is for nerds. Thanks. And, I mean, I guess I could. I paid my bills, which didn't want anything, and I don't have that much money. But we could buy something. We could buy something. See. God. Oh god, that's so expensive. I kinda want the Manekineko. I just felt like it. Alright, I bought myself one thing because I deserve it. Merry Mega Christmas! Let's celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Happy holidays! Merry Christmas! Okay, let's go to work. Except we're not working today, we're just going to a party, but you know, it's the same button. It's Sunday, December 25th. Evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Welcome to Wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up. It's become a reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Rib sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question. Never mind. They make the titties look huge. That's why. I mean, that's just my onion. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with them to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What are you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Sorry, put that food. I'm actually not drinking alcohol today. I'm tempted, but I had a large dinner, so we'll see how I feel. Put the food inside it. Press the button and watch as it warms the food up, just like a microwave. Because my stomach hurts. And it's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff, too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Hello! Yeah, I am! I mean, we're almost done, presumably. Yes! I'm intending to finish. If not, I mean, it's not... It's fine, I'll finish it at some point. But... I didn't want to, like, not finish before I start school again, and then I'll just forget. And then I'll just... Oh, okay, if there's extra stuff, I might do that separately. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, since I start school next week, I have to cut my streams a lot. But I could potentially do that as a weekend one. Like next weekend. I'll have to think about it. Thanks for letting me know, because yeah. Because people did say it was about 10 hours and my playtime is more. Though I think it's definitely different when I'm like reading everything aloud. It's definitely slower than if I were doing it on my own, so. Yeah, great. I will probably do an extra stream for all the extra stuff then at some point. Hopefully soon. I just don't want to like forget about it and leave it on my back burner for forever. Once I start having life happen more. Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Oh, nice! Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Queen shit. Yeah, I definitely went like blind this time, but I do usually like, especially with games like this, where like choice making matters. Like the only ultimate game I got really into was a fucking Mystic Messenger. But I got really into like, you know, trying to get every single ending. I didn't even end up finishing getting them all, and then they added more, but you know, definitely like that. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. They both kind of have the deep woman voice. I'm sorry. Back. I'll have to do one man voice. Oh. Ah, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Oh shit, man. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help out, oh yeah, she's scared of dogs. I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly or burn that bitch. So how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Us today making like Trader Joe's freezer things but in the oven, and it was like 20 minutes, and I'm like, motherfuck, I really gotta wait 20 minutes for a tiny little empanada. Okay. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Oh shit. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. I'll pat. He'll play. Fuck. Oh shit, man. Hold on. We have some water. We're hydrating like an adult with only water today. I really want the last like vodka seltzer I have, but I ate too much for dinner and my tummy hurts. Tummy hurty. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are hassles. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Oh fuck, I get to actually choose? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Not any of the dudes. Boring. Honestly. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, boss. I picked Dare. Dare? Suplex Gil. Suplex who? Good. Alright, Gil, get up. Ouch, who? Truth or dare? Dare? I dare you to lift Jamie with one hand. You just wanted to ask me something, right? Okay then, truth. Did you or did you not have a brief stint as a bodyguard to a certain Madame Laverne 6 years ago? Huh? 6 years ago? I don't think so. I don't even know any Madame Laverne. Alright, that's one possibility off the list. Alright then. Me! Pick me! You, the dog. Come on! Dare, I dare you. No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. You're not rolling. Sir, yes, sir. True. Whatever, you did it. Woohoo! Alright, Jay, truth or dare? Truth. Are those things on your head your ears? Eh? Your twin tails. Ah, no they're not. Oh, I see. Wonder how long until the food is done. Alright, I'm gonna humor Dorothy. Dorothy. Yes! I picked Dare! Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Alright. So the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. Okay then, Dana. I picked Dare. I dare you to stare Honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Sure. Oh fuck. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yes, challenge me. Taste your tail, but only make 3 spins, no more nor less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now? 2. Ah! That was 3, good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. Dare. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes. I'm getting hungry. I'll pick Alma just because no one's picked her yet. Okay, Alma, truth or dare? Dare. Then I dare you to call Gil by his real name. Gillian. You can actually do it. Of course I can, but messing with Dilbert is more fun. He's just like the only dude in like the main group, so he just gets fucking picked on. Well then, Dorothy, truth or dare? I'll pick truth. Do you have any dreams you'd want to eventually fulfill? Well, this might sound silly, but I want to work with kids. Oh? I have a friend that works in an orphanage. I help her from time to time. And I find it so much fun to work with kids. I can't explain why. Hello? If I had to pick another job or think of something I want to eventually try, that would be it. Hello? Oh shit. I clicked on chat and then it's like... OBS be like... Teacher, nurse, pediatrician, something like that. Hello? That's apparently my stream catchphrase. Unintentional, but every time I'm like, let's edit some VODs, they all start like that. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's my VTuber greeting. Screw something lore appropriate. That wasn't an answer I expected. Me neither. What are you implying? Okay, hey John, pick. Dare. I dare you to say something nice about all of us playing. Well, you're a pretty cheerful girl, Dorothy. Of course I am. Chief, well, I pretty much owe you everything for giving my life any semblance of order. Of course you do. Alma, you can be a really caring person. Can be. Jill, you're a pretty smart girl. I wonder if that's true. So is nobody gonna say anything nice about him in return? What is there to say? He's one of the nicest and most responsible guys I've met. There, he gets validation. The kind that gets you talking through an expression of sincere interest. The kind of guy that will go to the extra mile even when asked not to. You could always say that more frequently, you know. A bell? Food's ready. Damn, they didn't say anything nice about the dog. Fucked up. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. He didn't say anything nice about the dog. Fucked up. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Out. I mean, hello. The dog just got disrespected. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana's making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Damn, further Hispanic coding. We definitely do everything on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas, what the fuck did I even do on Christmas? All I did was, like, watch TV in my jams all day. And, like, I called Amo, because he wasn't with me for Christmas. But yeah. Good luck with that. I mean, I know the people that made this game are, like, actually, you know, Latin American also. Sure. The dog is just... The dog's name is literally Rad Dog, so I suppose that in and of itself says everything we need to know. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Excuse me. Ask Yusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to a war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to. I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! Just immediately was like, actually I have anxiety. Actually. Whoa? Whoa? Yeah, I heard like children in the hallway, and I was like, is that the game? Fucking fear. Also, I completed the challenge thing from yesterday, like before I started streaming, and I fucked up because I'm pretty sure it makes the fun little banner come up. So sorry, I deprived you all of that. Apologies. Oh shit. I got an achievement! I'm a gamer! Oh shit! Damn it! I didn't consider rent. I'm boned. I bought something for myself for no reason. Oh well, we'll keep getting instant gratification by what Jill wants. She deserves it. Rent is due on the 30th! Also, hello, Amma, even though you're like physically next to me. I appreciate you. You can just take that. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. I'm fucked, man! Just... Jill wants to see if the Alex Stahl's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. I mean, you deserve it even though we might get evicted, queen. Oh, cute. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. The one that... Cute. Oh, it's cheap. Visible Amma. I can see Amma in my chat even though he's like literally 2 feet away from me. I love you love to see it. Did anything... We got new, list shenanigans. God. My bad. No longer gaming. Wrestling is fake. Is that just always at the end of the wrestling? Thank you. Oh, I can't like lean into it since I'm not a 3D model today. I like did it in real life though, if that makes you feel better. I was like, yay! Monster girls, monster girls, monster girls. Oh wait, I read this one already, but also monster girls. Good. Yes. Kanye. Why does Kanye have his own country? God. This is kind of funny because, I mean, obviously this predates Kanye becoming, you know, I love Jesus guy. But yeah. You wouldn't believe what happens in this cartoon. Shit, I clickbaited. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's about it. Go to work, I guess. Monday, December 26th. No more Crimbo. Ah! Evening. Hey, Jill. Gil's in the back sorting the ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. What the dog doing? Post this dog. If you have this dog, you know the one. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. I mean, you have a dog. Oh, okay. That's kind of messed up. Maybe I should have made a separate save file. I didn't think about that. McFucks up. Oh shit, she's here. Can't I hear her? Oh, there we go. I turned her up. Maybe she deafened you. If she did, I'm sorry. She's going to go away today, by the way. It is the last day of Christmas. Per those of us that celebrate Christmas for like the full 12 days of Christmas. What? Will. Oh yeah, that's true. Except when I did that, well, I can just make Alma do it for me. I tried to do the cheat to get infinite money in Guilty Gear, and I brain small, so I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. Something similar where you edit it to just give you infinite money. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? Ah. You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! We ain't petting dogs, huh? The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Brilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I should change his voice entirely then, I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. You say so. 1, 3, 3. Might as well make it big. Oh, fuck. God damn it. When it's Boxing Day and you're like, fuck it, let's go crazy. Six, 6, 2, blend. Come on. Bleeding Jane. Yes, it's just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. I'm still gonna give him the sign of the same voice, but with less of the obnoxious S. Fair enough. What made you change your mind then? Yay! Head pats. Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act is mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Hey, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Something spicy? Is that an oh, it is. Holy shit, I didn't know. Girl wants money. Alright, you're getting the one that's expensive. How's it spicy and bland? Whatever. Oh yeah, it's the one that tastes good on the first try, on the first time you drink it, and then it doesn't anymore. Four, 1, 2, 3. Everything is big in this bar because I said so. And aged. And on the rocks. I clicked on those the opposite order I said them, but don't worry. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regard to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Curry's so good. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you with that. Holy shit, this is like not a realistic simulation of customer service. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. Yeah, this does not happen. People are not like, damn, sorry for being whack. Sorry. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Aurelio even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Excuse me. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again? Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of a criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something better here? On it. Getting whatever's the most expensive because I'm worried that I'm gonna get fucked. That's it. Holy shit. Yeah, fuck it. I don't think I've ever given anyone this before. Sounds bad. But also, fuck it. Oh, I can make it big. Okay, 6, 6, 6, 2, and blend. Now we gotta wait. Come on. You don't have this. Sounds awful. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. 666. Listen, we just count an alright, man. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. I just fucking cat boomer. It's like the bandage girl last time. Boomers. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Fuck it. This is who I am, and you can't stop me. I'll throw in a bit. How much is it? 12? I'll do that. It doesn't matter that much. All aged and mix. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of a holiday blues, you could say. Do you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is the celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific holiday celebration. Just a season. A season of consumers' craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. Yeah, honestly, that's why I laughed even more when they said Festivus, because I'm like, it just looks like fucking George Costanza. He just fucking... I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. This is the one person where I know I've changed his voice every single stream. I'm sorry. Me and anyone actually watching VODs. I'm sorry. Because I always fucking forget. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Seinfeld. Indeed. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names are not a problem. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was nervous about doing something with this much reading, but I feel a lot better about it now. It's been kind of fun. The fact that it's mostly girls makes it kind of easier, even though I do end up doubling up at some point, because I can only do so many voices. I mean, I know there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. A different voice, literally every line challenge, please. I also know that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, becoming the renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. Please. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Mail? Yeah. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Sure. Alright. Ah. Thank you for your patronage. This is gonna take me a bit. More. Oh wait, my bad. I mean, just you can't put it anymore. I was just getting into it. Age. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went in there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kinds of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay, then. No, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Woo! Save our game. At this point, we only have one save file. We're in it to... perhaps fuck up. It's too late to go back now. Things are pretty quiet outside. Fucking go. Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Get her a beer. Straightforward. No bullshit. And pour. And big. And mix. Here. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January, too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. Bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance and the BTC found me an apartment. And instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. The BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh! Realty Nua is a little bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. No, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. Excuse me. I think it's all part of the course for real estate companies, really. Ooh. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like a basic to make drink, apparently. I'm gonna run out of water already, which is, oh shit, insane. 4, 2... I won't put one other part. There we go. Half alcohol. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And, I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear, it was weird to see you like that. I've always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. You did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as just being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but... Nah, I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright. Okay. Frothy water. God. Ooh. Alright, well, you're getting this. Most expensive water! That's where I'm at right now! Girl's got rent to pay. On the rocks. Here. Thanks. Hey, Jill. I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. Excuse me. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. But just, something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Saying that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry. Just go out and be happy. You have a second chance to use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Wholesome. Feeling lonely? Who the fuck is here now? That voice. Hey Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, I gotta do bed. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Yeah. Right to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Jillian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. Let's just have some water. How did you know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind this. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. It's a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. The world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me! Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. Drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake, please ma'am, I have rent to pay. You okay? You look angry. What? I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I have rent to pay. I'm begging you. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt? What a fucking look. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Understandable. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. Are you okay? When you're just having a mental health episode in front of other people. Oh, yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I missed out being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. Thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? That is a cool idea. Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. Yeah, probably. Are you having an aneurysm? You're making a lot of weird faces, queen. It's not what I... Whatever. Yay! Ah! I can't wait to be evicted! Eviction speedrun! Trying to do math. I don't know, it's gonna be real tight. I can't keep buying things, man. I can't do it. I really want to just make Jill happy, but like, I got fucking rent to pay, man. If I made about $3,000 every day, it's gonna be real tight. We cannot purchase anything. Thank you. Getting evicted speed run. Oh yeah, you might need to DM because I think I have links turned off. Or whisper, or whatever the fuck it's called. Or whatever it's called. I don't think I have it set to permit. Yeah. I don't know how to do that. I know there's a way to like use bots to give a person like permission to post one link, but I do not have that set up, so Pajama time comfy. Okay, I think yeah, this is the only new one. Talking about animes. Parliament discusses anime influence. See. Alright, let's go to work. And hope we can fucking not get evicted. Tuesday, December 27th. I've always bought what Jill wants, so I don't know how that will actually affect me. Good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. What if I get evicted? Isn't that a bit soon? What if I'm homeless by then, boss? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. Note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. Yeah. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. Why would you do it on a holiday, though? If you don't want to see me after all that, y'all understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? But because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. It drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. In fear of what they might say. With Lenora, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, you'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feelings like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Let's fucking go! I'm gonna mix drinks and change lives. Ellipses. Seriously, that was the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one. 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Is that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I will secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. Excuse me. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You looked so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't remind me. That's what the difference it makes. That's okay. I remember. I've never done that before. I've always bought Jill what she wants, but we got fucking rent to pay. Hey, thank you for the continued head pats. I appreciate them. I can like never actually look at OBS fast enough to actually see it happen because it's so fast. 4, 6, 10. On the rocks. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting up with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it'll all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, and the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. Yeah, see, now I have to actually remember. I must remember! Alright, I'm just gonna get something sweet that has ice in it. Probably Moonbellows. Yeah. Did I just click on the same thing twice because I'm a clown? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I remember. Big. Well... And 4. And on the rocks. And blend. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Sorry, we can't undistract. We got bills to pay here. Oh, was it cut off? Yeah, because of the way it is on here. I should actually fix that. Just that otherwise there's like nothingness. I should move myself is what I should do. Or make myself a little smaller. Hold on. When the VTuber becomes smaller. Wait, I'm not holding down shift. But I was. There we go. I'm smaller. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty. Excuse me. When Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant, at that point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child. Drinkies. So she finally sought help. Oh shit, the placement's gonna be messed up now that I'm smaller. It's not really that serious. Just... Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna fix it. I'm sorry, it's gonna float a little bit. Things weren't so easy though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here. Say was born, she started her veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death. 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. Dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Hmm? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cab boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure. Nice. But it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel that there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that, right. 2 bit. Oh, it changed. It changed! Well, let me make myself a little bit bigger. Gotta hold shift so I don't get warped. There we go. 2 beers. Don't worry, don't worry, I remember. Don't worry. If you had to like memorize the drink like recipes, then I wouldn't be able to do it. Like a real bartender. I just be like, I cannot do that. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Mix. Okay. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. Yeah, but there's no, like, option to do that in this game. You can't be like, come again. Oh my god. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought I'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday, if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. Oh, no, yeah, fair enough. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Classy. Classy. That's on your type. I'm sorry, how's the bad touch classy? Okay, you're getting this because it's money. 6 and 10. On the rocks mix. You go. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Bella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 24th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, you know? Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much, told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure, bubbly. Oh, I did this already. See, at this point I should remember which one's the most expensive. I think it's just this, right? Again. You get the same thing I gave you before. Except now you're getting it because it's bubbly and not because it's classy. Eat my ass. On the rocks mixed. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the white knight? Yeah. If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for a job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. Excuse me. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the key was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I go take my break, Gil. Sure. Okie Might get more water real quick. I wonder if I left food for 4. Can I just play music on here? Dang. Aw, man, it only does it while I'm hovering on there. Alright. Just wanted to give y'all something to listen to. You know what, I'll just go really quickly, so you can just listen to it for, like, literally, I'm not even gonna play an ad. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was like, I don't want you guys to have no music to listen to. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can't stop. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual, usual. Oh, girl, you good? Oh shit, which one was her favorite? We looked it up last time. You know what? Oh, it's the piano woman, right? I remembered. I started typing into Google, and then I was like, wait, no, I remember. Man, that can't be big because it's already big. 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Here. This is nice. 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 Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word? Solipsism? What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ipsa means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? You expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then this counter? How can we be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. Some table banks for your immersion. Well, she didn't ask for anything. I guess I'll just give her the drink she likes again. Fuck it. Girl, I'ma just keep giving you your favorite drink. At this point, what do I really have to lose? Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. Hello! It's a couple of months only, but... I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. You're just in time for existential dread. The panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Brain in the World, one of my favorites. Man, you guys you're gonna make me want to like crack open the last drink I have that I was saving for a special occasion, but also I had too much food today. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay, then. Thanks. It's really cute. Ew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dane, is it? Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. Oh, I don't remember I don't know what to do because I gave him a fake-ass Italian accent, and then when he stopped being fake, I was like, okay. Also, this is, like, causing me pain. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? It's my boss. I'll get it to her. Right, sign here, please. The big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. I've seen, like, 3? I know. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. Hmm? The big package had a big wiener inside. Thanks. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I don't. This is just me laughing, but it's appropriate. Seriously, Jill? She's the one making jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. Anyway, dick jokes, am I right? I wish I had, like, a voice mod actually set up because I'd play the laugh track. I really need to actually set that up properly. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know? This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. Sorry, what? I think you said sunshine cloud? Did not, a Mars blast. And you? I'm fine, I'm fine. You know what? I'm gonna give him what he actually wants today. Just because I don't want to have to go back to giving him a fake Italian accent. It hurted me. I'll do 1 part alcohol. Come on. Here. This is not what I... It totally is. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? He's just kanji. He's literally kanji Tatsumi. Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. Thanks. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, I get it. Don't worry, you like guys, it's clear. We get it, you're gay. Speaking of people like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend a lot of my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Sorry, have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano, man. Alright. That was probably a really bad attempt to imitate a song. No! Why does my mouse sometimes just mess that up, and only that? 2, 3, 5, 5. And 3. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. Ice. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There's the belief that some Lilum out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. Someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilum. Thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't, it's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilum there. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Alright, bro. Please come again. What's your take on the replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. Real. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the new nebulae crabs invade. I mean, when the replibots come. We're all going to become crab, actually. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey, they brought you a package. Ah yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Anyway, dicks. Did you know wiener? Funny? Haha? Dick joke? Oh man, we're doing it. Oh sweet, whatever she wanted today was something I bought already. Yay, I no longer have to member. Okay, we might be able to do this. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Third laugh track here. Why are we on the 4chans? Woo! Oh man. Oh, posture check, that is a good idea. Like, should I get up? I don't want to like subject you guys to ads though. I can hold off. Stretching back. Hatsune Miku. Sorry, that's just really funny. Dang it, Ron Paul. I can't, man. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. This is really good too. This is just the metaverse. I don't know why I'm yawning this early. Dang. Pretty solid though. Alright. We don't have to buy anything. We're already feeling good. Go to work. I really want the sweatshirt. I can buy it, not feel like a fake fan. It's Wednesday, December 28th. Evening. Ah, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Oh, damn, okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. But I also don't remember what voice I gave this guy. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those are made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. Alright, whatever, bro. I no longer have to member. DX. 1, 4, and oh god, what the hell? Sorry you guys have to deal with me yawning. Even though it's fucking 8:30. There you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. Not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. Let's give Ikram a suplex. That sounds weird. Alright. Oh, we can't make this one big. Okie dokie. 3 more. That one, and... uh-oh. Oh, fuck, I put one too many. There we go. Okay, 8, 6, 6 on the rocks. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? Sorry, the man voice. I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I need to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through Nanomachine Expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? Second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to protect them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. Nanomachines. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Alright, you're getting a little bit crazy here, man. Kinda just clicked on it and it worked, but it was kinda by chance. No. And 2. You know what? We'll to the brim it today. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. And aged and mix. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours though. I had a couple of extras in his actually. I filled it to the brim! Okay! So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. What's better than this? Guys being dudes. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. Sounded like a nice guy. Right. I wouldn't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Touch roll. No, we can't give you a literal one in this vicinity, queen. Yeah, I get double this. Everybody gets big drinks in my bar. I know it's not actually mine. But listen. 4, 4, 4, 8. It should be to the brim then, right? Yeah. Yeah. On the rocks and mix. Alright. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. But she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. Okie doke. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. A standard. We are hydrating at like such a high speed. Honestly, streaming this kind of game is also good in that sense. I'm like, I drink so much more water. I honestly was like, maybe I'm gonna need to like get a bigger, like a big water bottle or something instead of just a normal glass. I go through them too fast. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Ooh. Oh, hell no. The story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Real. Not now. That sister would even marry the... I'm sorry. Booba. That sister would even marry the girl's best friend, not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. Sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. Girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister's your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. A beer? Oh. Boobs. Extremely huge ones. Hell yes. One, two, one. Okie dokie. Mix. Go. Here you go. Thanks. So, tell me. Oh, posture check. Good idea. I put my legs up on the box in front of me, which is like comfortable. Probably not good for my back. I mean, I have the like lumbar support thing that came with the gamer chair. Not bad. I'm sorry, I'm just from the pillow. Okay, so tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. What? You here? You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? But anyways, call me if anything comes up. Okay. Less chilly today. Cold as shit. And yeah. Jill, kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hi. Ah, Norma. Who? You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Ew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in the university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. She. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Alright. For you, King. What? Will it blend? Will. Just give it time. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. Dunno. What are you? A cute girl. True. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Everyone's just like, girl, what the fuck? Hmm? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve me a beer, please? Sure. Alright. Big beer, big beer, big beer. Okay, and just mix. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorth Inquisition? How am I supposed to even say that? Dorth Inquisition, Dorth Inquisition, Dorth Inquisition. Ow! I picked my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Ah, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Alright, on the go. Only we could get drinks to go. You know? We'll do 1/3 of... Honestly, I'm kind of like, Dorothy deserves more, but she's on her way to work. 666 again. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm up for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay. Fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. We'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am. Don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? You know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but... Yeah. The word boomer seems so out of place. I can't do this. Okay, cat boomer. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Ramanova treatment? Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. This is not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got caught in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. Still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today, thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking with the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stegnovich. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stegnovich was around my age, and when I was a teen there were some TV specials featuring her. I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. Did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Good lord. Oh god, that's so little. Oh god, we might get fucking evicted, you guys! I tried so fucking hard, man! Anyway, listen to some music while I go, you know. I'll be back. I'm gonna do stuff. I wanted to do it while I was on the screen so I could play the music. I'll be back in a sec. Also, you get an ad if you're not, you know. Okay, one sec. Is it? I don't know how to fix that. without breaking everything. Okay. I've obtained more water. Yeah. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Excuse me. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Goodness. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers the limb company. Yeah, not shocking. Anime. But for robots. Okay. We are poor. We are probably gonna get evicted. Please pray for me. Let's go to work. Let's go. Thursday, December 29th. Evening. Oh, maybe we'll be okay because we have today and tomorrow? No sé. Vamos a ver. Hey. Oh, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill. If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Do you know Gil has a crush? What? Client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the Aryans will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. For me... Yeah. I'm gonna mix drinks and change lives. Yeah, with a crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't... I love her! Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anything anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. Door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. Doesn't he just get beer? Do I remember? Did I double check? It has been a minute, huh? I'm pretty sure that's correct. Right? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Yeah, okay. I did just check. But I was right. I feel somewhat valid, but I was also like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking check. A big beer, specifically, which, I mean, not a problem. I'll just bookmark this for when I inevitably want to, like, get more completion on this game, huh? Guess I'll put it in my game guides folder. Okay. Because inevitably I am that bitch, so... and just mix. Here. This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. Who'd think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but... you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will that's such a long word. A shitty page that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls, in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Core and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people with BTC certificates but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. No news outlet talks about that. Alright, look kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moonblast? Okay. Make it big for the big guy. On the rocks and blended. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Alright, didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did you jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class Chia models are personally. So you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. Boomer moment. True. That Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. If not, I mean, that's fine. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's give him a pile driver, literally. Okay, boomer. Oh no! Six, 8, and just 6. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. Excuse me. The guy left.
Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video.
No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. Cute. I love. Also, it's very like, that's me. Sorry, everybody. That's me. Oh. Alright. I have rent to pay. Can't count today. 2, 3. True. Alright. 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Age, mix. Here.
Thanks!
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him.
His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice.
He's a tick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately.
Really?
Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing.
I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me.
Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it.
So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something tea-like? I mean, don't we literally have tea? Don't we literally have tea? Oh yeah, you can give it to her. I'm like, remember that I actually opened a guide in the other tab. I can give her the tea. I'm giving her the tea. Do I just mix it? Here.
Perfect!
Hey, you're a King Class Chia, right?
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72?
You both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Ah, I see. Anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like, maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug.
Ah.
So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Susie, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Ina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. Until they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have the Sparkle Star first. Alright. Alright, Queen. Me at every person that comes into this bar. For you, Queen. Or King. That's fine. Or 2. I'll just give her another 6 of these so it's 50% alcohol. Gotta be at least half alcohol, or else what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Aged. Eggs. Also, the drink says not to do that, obviously. Here. Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss skills back. I'll take my break. Alright. When the idol calls you handsome. Nice. Mmm. Spaghetti all over the floor. Note to self. Buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings! Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. Okie. Simple enough. Excuse me. Blend. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. It just feels like it takes forever. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. Pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil's the one you can know that, too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how's it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled with the lynchings going on. Bleh, that was not what that said, but you know what? Whatever. Any white knight still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of that armor fetch a high price these days. Anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patients just open for money. So I'd say yes. Patents, I can't fucking read. Huh? I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. One weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself.
The aesthetics of its unit's armor were heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what? Is she embarrassed? Yeah. That's cute.
They looked really gaudy, but it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement.
You know a lot about this.
It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower the guard. That should sound familiar to you.
True.
Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. The regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corps has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corps because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corps chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corps is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hun, what? Can I get a Brantini here, please?
Sure, what? Sure. Exposed. Exposed! Honestly, yeah. Our protagonist is not a weeb. Here.
Thanks.
I take it you're in a good mood today?
Does it show?
A bit.
Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kita Miki encore concert.
Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here.
Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her.
I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client.
Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much.
Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall.
Sounds like a good advice. But more importantly, daddy? I mean, she's talking about her actual dad, okay? I get it that she's an adult and that's weird, but people be like that. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily?
You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure.
Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security on the leg?
My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap.
I see.
I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink?
Sure. Something classic. Still need rent money. Frothy water. Not much of a difference between these, huh? I mean... look over the beer. So I can make it have more alcohol. 4 and 8. 8. Here.
Thank you.
Do you have many servants around the house, Stella?
I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants.
Man, that sounds nice.
Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something.
Thanks for the offer. Wait.
Hmm?
I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story.
What would it be?
Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but
That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place.
it isn't.
Daibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how to mobilize everyone still inside one of those suits.
The ones that were upholding the law did say using suits that are by all means illegal.
The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say?
Why do it though?
When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules.
Screw the rules, I have money. Damn. Real.
All that power makes you think you're above every law there is.
And this city is what happens when those when those with money start making the rules. Sorry. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money?
I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure.
Please come again. Ah, Alma. No, hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm sorry, is the L sound not obvious enough? Did I pronounce it more Hispanic-y? It seems weird to say that in like the middle of an English sentence though. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Thank you for the hydrate. I was just gonna finish it without even like clicking through, but I will hydrate. I've been hydrating pretty consistently, but delicious. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. Alright, queen. Honestly, at the gamer bar, the girl bartenders do call all the girls. Not like queen, but like nice words, and I'm like, this makes me happy. It's nice. Yeah. I'm like, nice. Me at gamer bar, I miss you. Don't know when, go back. On the rocks for 6, 10, ice mix. Oh gosh. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? I'm sorry. It sounds like a name that like several people I know would use. Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I'd been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog! No evidence should be left! I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? I like that she used the name Jill 69. Why? Sheesh! Sorry. Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? God, no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... Ugh. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. Goth. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. Do you have a pic? Jill small titty goth, yeah. Oh god, you have a fucking pic. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? Hey. Every time you do that, I take my legs off the fucking box in front of me that's collapsing from me putting my legs on it. They're saving whatever's in that box. I don't even remember what it is. I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use the search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Oh, now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? The roast drinking water. It's supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Oh, so fucking funny. Okay. Four, two. You know what, Queen? For you. Silently does this. Here you go. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I'd describe as such that I've introduced my family to and all. First one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. Hi, Allie! And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to press you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Let's get her a beer. Hi, Plum. What kind of drinks y'all want? I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm like, you can tell me what you want, but I can't give it to you. But I guess that's what I'll say. 8. 8, 4, 2, 4, 2, mix. Can you make me a Shirley You mean a I mean, there are non-alcoholic drinks in this game. Isn't that just like Sprite and like something pink? Yeah, like grenadine. I was gonna say like cherry juice, and then I was like, what? Isn't that basically what grenadine is? Sprite and cherry juice. I mean, those are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I'm a fucking adult, so I don't really... I might as well throw something else in there. So the sugar rush, but with none of the extra of this shit. Okay, you got it. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring your friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll get you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation then. I'd gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh shit, get robot hands to avoid carpal tunnel. Genius. There's other utilities, like how it can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. Can I get robot hands cooking? Robot hands for fighting gamers. Fund it. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? What the fuck? Here's your hands. Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told him to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as the original hand with no problem. Last I heard we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? For pure and holy purposes? What would that even be? I want metal hands so that I can pray my rosaries faster? I don't know. Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Eh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Aw, shit. Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! If a ghost... Mika, 2K21. If a ghost. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. Propose a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then act as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? That might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? Fucking roasted. 8th grade what? Thank you for your head, Pat. Junibyo. When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? When you're not a fucking weeb and everyone else is. But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. Then I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Fuckboy! 8th grade what? Well, guys. We did it! I have $600 left! Damn, I really do gotta send you the real rent money. Okay. She'll have a roof on her head for another month. The sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. When you're like, Pog, I didn't get evicted. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! Similar to my reaction. Ah, so fucking scared. Okay, time to read this. Thank you. I was like, fuck. I mean, like, at some point, if I'm like, let's get more endings, like, obviously you want to intentionally get a bad ending, but I'd be sad if I did that on my first go. With the wrestling news. It's just like, damn, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Wow, they pretty much just have real, I mean... Well, a lot of the names here are from, like... JPW, so it's... weeb wrestling. It's not even just regular wrestling. It's not... Oh shit, the fucking idol's gonna write about where I work in her blog. A little smiley face. Thank you, Queen. I love you. Anyway. We don't need to buy anything, huh? I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. I agree. I appreciate the validation, but alright, let's go to work. We did it. We paid our rent. What else is fucking left to do in this world? It's Friday, December 30th. Evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Pay rent next month. Listen, this game does not go that long, so it's fine. I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna start saving for next month's rent. Aw, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations! I haven't seen you this happy since... well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and oh god, not this shit again. Yeah, my same reaction. Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna...
Not so fast, slut bartender, if that's even your real name.
Fuck. The fucking Nico call.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Thanks.
Give me rent money.
200 bits to ask for the money in real life.
Last time my viewership hit a weird peak while I passed out, so I'm here to find out what made people so interested.
Huh? Do I have something in my face?
This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it, that gleam in his eyes is unmistakable.
Whatever, just keep it down. Oh, Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago?
I'm not here!
Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway, what the fuck? Mix drinks and change lives, I guess, but fucking god, you guys. You're too happy and you're too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl.
I'm not here!
Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. Yeah, they only come on Fridays because they come after work. Which I'm like, real. Real? Except not real because I've never like actually done that in my life. But now that there hasn't been a time in my life where I could have done that, I guess, now that I think about it. That's kind of depressing. But like, now that I can drive, it doesn't matter because there's a global pandemic. Damn, fucked up. I guess that's true. But now I can go places alone and it's like, actually never mind. For the occasion. Alright, but you're right. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. Alright, let me do the one that we know what it is first. God, this thing sounds so fucking nasty, but that's fine. Now we can make it big. Now that I don't have to worry about paying my rent, I don't have to like intentionally choose really expensive drinks for people anymore. On the rocks and aged. Aged on the rocks mixed. And he just wanted something non-alcoholic. I wish there was like a yeah, there isn't a section for that. What if I just gave him the fucking tea? Or a fedora with perfume and a plum. I've been so tempted to use that again at some point. I mean, like, work theoretically. Usually I just get something that has the optional and I don't put it in though. You know what? I'm giving him sweet girly soft. And I'm making it big still. Okay, that should be it, right? 8 to age mix. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. It's Mambo number 5. I understood that reference. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and cheese with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? You must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? It's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilim. I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fellow's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we're living in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Wow. Got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 3. 3, 4, 5, 3. Ice mix. And 3. Oh shit. He's back. Merry Christmas. Five, 5, 2, 3, 3, 8. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine, mine! Betty, you don't know me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party, I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, see how traffic spiked? Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. You want something nasty again? Alright. Just gonna give you some insane shit. Which one's the one that's like... Wait. This one. Which one's the one? I was like, which one's the jungle juice one? No, this one's 4 of everything. You're getting the fucking jungle juice. And it's not even like technically like super alcoholic, but like that's truly the most horrific thing I can think of personally. Just roll up into a bar and be like, can I get some fucking jungle juice? On the rocks. At least you get ice. Here, take this. Here.
Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Eh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song.
No, thank you.
Don't be shy, let me give you one.
I mean it. No, thank you.
Well, too late. It's already in your player.
But can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it?
Magic.
That's bullshit.
Video editing magic.
Did you just hack into the music player?
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, where are their dogs?
Last time you talked about this place just like it was...
Blah, blah, blah. Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit.
Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come.
Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs. This is the same old bar like last time.
I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks.
Oh well, anything interesting lately?
I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
I was asking if there were any new stories.
This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stores on demand streaming service.
That's a big fat lie and you know it.
Shut up.
But I said nothing.
A little... I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that.
I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why.
Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but...
And I want to hear it!
Well, Kita... Miki? I don't know, man. Came yesterday again.
You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time?
Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh, anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. You did what?
Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair.
Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now.
Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you?
You're not wrong.
Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client?
Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl.
I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself.
I really doubt she'll come back again, though.
You already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you?
Okay. Alright. Oh, so... I'm gonna do this one and load it with alcohol, because this is just the mood I'm in. Even though with this fucking girl, it's probably not the best time. Alright, bitch. Pass out. Here you go.
Yeah, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh?
Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good.
Are you hitting on me?
I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up.
Wow, Joe hates me.
It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Oh, thank you for following. Light Mage 816. I just like heard multiple Jam-Kiske in the background. Wanna know who it is? Who it was? Do you know?
Maybe, maybe not.
I'm good, I'm just finishing this game up, basically. Theoretically. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Everyone's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? It's nothing really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call a manager? Tech support? Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Craft is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. Oh, come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. Oh, dawg, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Oh, Jill, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grilled Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Eh? You ever have sex and just short circuit afterwards? Is it like that sometimes? Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. She just asked. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? It was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. It was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way I won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? Dawn is the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? Well, you have today. I have a gut punch. I mean, right? Eh? What? Nothing. Alright. 5 of these. 1 of these. More. And more. And you know what? You know what? You know what? Yeah. Age mix. Listen. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Maybe I shouldn't have given her that much alcohol then, huh? I usually don't if she's like, I'm going to work. And I'm like, okay, understandable. Our tongues are designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't
don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now.
Glad to hear that.
Alright then, let's try something sweet now.
Okay, queen. Well, I'm just gonna give her the one that I know she likes the most because I care her. Okay, 5, 5, 2, 3, 3.
Here. Ah, nice.
To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me.
What?
I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical.
Aw, you flatter me.
Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Zulum. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If we'll manage to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle.
So what should I take from this is... You love me?
Don't overdo it. Anything else?
Let's go with the sugar rush.
Okay. Sorry. Alright, well. I don't know why I was like, this is where I'm at today. Gotta finish this game at maximum. I really want to drink the drink I have now, but like, no, it's too late at this point. Here.
Even in doubt, my love for these is real.
How romantic. So I take it the solipsist problem got solved?
Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian...
Call her mom, nobody's judging you.
Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom. Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine.
Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that.
Man, that go-go was a blast.
Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee?
Dee Dee is too much of a prick and Go-Go's tired. Besides, let's talk with the bartenders.
Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office.
You girl, pink girl.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes at your service. Do you come here often?
They have the same fucking voice, I'm sorry. Like, they're both obnoxious bitches, I don't know what to tell you.
Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate?
Sure, sounds fun. Except I make the streaming girl talk fast.
Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, Sugar Rush over here. Bartender!
Sorry, what?
Sugar Rush, please.
Right. I'm gonna load hers up too, just because I want her to like fucking fall asleep again. 4, 2. Alright, bitch. To the brim. Here.
Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf?
Streaming Chan.
Yes?
No, I mean, that's what she calls herself.
Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name, then?
Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen.
Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen?
It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen.
Thanks. The weeb jokes are just so many.
I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. That's how I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chanda, so I just went along with it. It's kind of like how VTubers are called, like, virtual YouTubers, but, like, it just applies to, like, everybody, even though most indie people use Twitch. Like, you ever think about that? Technically, like, some people do use the, like, term V-streamers, but at this point, everybody basically just calls themselves VTubers. Anyway, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time, and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyers. It had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person, that thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if you jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously... Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh? But you know I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. God. We have mistakenly gotten the 2 most obnoxious bitches together. I love one of them, but only one of them. And mix. Anime was a mistake. True. Okay. Here. Cheers! Cheers! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situation and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender! Bye, honey! Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. A pyramid in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. You could have given this to me when I was worried about my rent, but okay. That goes for both of you. Money. I don't really need it for anything anymore. You have no notifications or reminders. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a new, bountiful year filled with wealth and joy. Me at all of you. Happy year. Oh yeah, there's nothing. There's fucking nothing. Aw, we care for Cat. I mean, let's just fucking go. I mean, we could just buy a bunch of random shit for the fucking shits and giggles, I guess. Maybe? Like, I no longer need money. Okay, I'm satisfied with buying myself random shit. Bought an old computer and a paper lantern. Let's go to work. Saturday, December 31st. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug? Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey! You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first time I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? Oh, this is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day? And you were pissed about the lack of a 3? Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip? She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention the artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Yeah.
Bless you. Almost sneezed. Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. The thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The machine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Eh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you. But I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill? Jill? Sorry. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition after all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together? Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best you can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. I didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Well, have you ever heard of a message board called Danger You? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, Back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. Not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. As she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was probably because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. Well, that's what led you to...
I literally saw you get up in my periphery vision and it fucked up my reading. So that's what led you to fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to our arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Eh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We are quite the hotheads, you, me, my sis.
You're supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was getting a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. Fucked up, man. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person.
Eh?
Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
Then when she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces, both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Make something to toast Gabby with. Something sweet and also baby friendly. I'm like, yeah, we could just do this. Perfect. I'll give her a big one though still. And no alcohol because you're like a fucking middle schooler. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now. As I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. Idiot.
I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough?
You idiotic idiot. Ugh. Hey, Jill, promise you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
Thank you for... Extremely inappropriately timed Umu. It stopped me from getting too emotional in real life, so shoutouts. I can't do that. You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but... I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill.
Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here. Now, I did not put any alcohol in that drink. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well, I did have all the dildos in the house that night only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. As a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Holy shit. Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Claire's, actually. Claire's? Clary? What the fuck is this? This is Claire spelled wrong. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary? Knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. They're looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. Baby. He started shouting, I knew it, I fucking knew you were a lesbian, mark one for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle's still in the fridge, it's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Oh, I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to be a burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished a video game. Sort of. Damn, these are some slow credits. Blah. Sniffle softly to the microphone. Alright, let me see. Is it gonna stop playing if I... Oh, okay, good. If I switch tabs. Thanks. Oh yeah, the sad me. That was a good addition. Aren't we glad that we changed out the angry me for the sad me? Yeah. Gotta wait for this.
Ugh.
I have not, so I'll probably do the other shit. Not now, but... Cute. I can't read- I get scared of reading dialogue that appears and disappears, because if I don't read it fast enough, I fucked up, so sorry everybody. It's so wholesome, though. Makes me feel bad for just dunking on my younger sibling. I only dunk on my younger sibling, but... Excuse me. Wholesome. Adios. And Somi made a weird noise.
Thank you for that.
Head pat do hit different. Thank you for the real life head pat, Alma. Oh god. I'm like really warm in this sweater, but I can't take it off without taking off my headset. So I'm just fucking burning. I'm just fucking burning. I guess I'll just take the sleeves off like a fucking goddamn clown. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Adios. Un momento. Okay. Alright, I am no longer fucking overheating. Can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
Aww. That's so fucking cute! See, even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit. Oh, I love her little nyodong. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just fucking cheat to get them all now that I have to guide a bookmark. I'm just like on my first playthrough, I do like doing things blind. Yeah, whatever.
You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? How?
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby. Oh, fuck nice. Aww.
It's different with you, though. My sis Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl.
A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it?
Cucumber.
Ow. Just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, I got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously? So I'm a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as ass. What this girl was trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build Lenore and a half out of the mess. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share?
You're talking too much, Alma. Bruh.
But yeah,
I love that I just got all the ones for all the good girls.
the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's a basically removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Was just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. It turns out her name was Anna. I see. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise. Quiet you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently sometime after she got out of the treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Eh? You get validation. Yeah, she kept up with her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. She practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer, and even less survive. It took a truck to take her down. She was great, and I think I'm sort of like her sister. She just got isekai'd, it's okay. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird, I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack guy? Thanks. Fucking packaged in that clownery. Have some emotions, but also, I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. Holy shit. That was like a horrific, weird, or pickup hybrid. I'm really sorry. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my emoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Emo who? Little sister? Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Here you can see the different title screen will let you start. Oh, so sick! Oh, poggers. But do I still gotta save? I guess. Yes. Yes! Alright, well that was this. I mean, you know. There's technically more, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Because it's honestly it just took longer than I thought. Me coming after everyone that told me how short this game was. No, it just takes longer when you read everything aloud. Let me actually just quit out so that I don't know what to do with it looping. Now I'm just in the void. Yeah, I'll probably want to do the extra parts eventually. I don't know when. I don't want to like forget, but I will figure it out. It will probably be on the weekends though, because I'm gonna have kind of like similar streams during my weekdays. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see how the head pet placement ended up when I moved everything around. It looks fine. Had pets myself. But yeah, it was fun. I definitely was like worried about playing games with a lot of reading, but
I had fun. Yay! Yay! I don't have the game open, so I can actually watch myself getting head patted. Yeah, I had fun. Maybe we'll play more games that have a lot of reading someday. But not anything really long, because that's kind of the thing. Like, I definitely have friends that have, like, or not, like, I definitely follow people that have been, like, reads all of Fate Stay Night on stream, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't have time for that. So, maybe shorter ones. But yeah, I guess that should be everything. I'm trying to decide if we made body. We just not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I did bookmark a guide that I found that I'll probably take a look at now that I've beat it once. Yeah, I might just end stream today. No, it's a. Honestly, I probably should just look for that. Google. It's whatever came up first on Google, because I'm a bitch. But yeah, words? Were you? Oh, we're good. I might just end stream today without reading anyone. What am I doing with my life? Monday? What fucking day is it? It's Thursday. I start school next week. I'm hoping to stream Monday night, but it's probably just going to be like FGO or something low-key. And it will be later than usual. Well, this took longer than I thought it would. It'll be at 9 my time, and it's close to 11. So, time zone convert. As you wish. That's gonna be the next thing I do. I don't know which FGO server it'll be. I think the Kate's Files rerun is supposed to start in JP already, so if it does, probably that. But yeah, I did have fun. Okay. I'm just gonna end stream without rating anyone, so goodbye.